Hello beautiful crafty people, it's Michelle here and welcome back to my makery. Right, I hope this visit today finds everybody well and healthy and happy. Now I haven't done a lot of crochet recently as I have had arthritis in my shoulders. I have arthritis in my shoulders, but it has been playing up recently, and I don't know if it's the repetitive motion of crochet or if it is just doing it for too long at one time that is making it uncomfortable for me. But I haven't really done a lot in the last month since I filmed anything, which is quite disappointing for me because there's so many projects I want to make, and like many of you, I have a great big pile of project bags full of things I've started and haven't finished, and I would love to be able to finish some of those. What I have completed is a scarf that I think I did show last time that I had started. Well, I actually have finished it now, and it is just a very basic corner to corner scarf, and this scarf is made with Caron Baby Cakes in the colour Dreamy Rose. It looks like a Neapolitan ice cream, I think. It makes me think of Neapolitan ice cream anyway. And I also made a hat to go with it. I didn't know what pattern to do with a, to match a corner to corner scarf. So I just did a basic double crochet beanie with a blowing out, with a front post back post border. And I'm not sure, I used 2 cakes to make the scarf, and the hat was 2 cakes with this much of pink left over. So I have thought of making a pretty pink pom-pom to go on the top of my hat. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that or not. So if you think that's a good idea, let me know. Majority rules. So if more people say, no pom-pom, I won't put a pom-pom on. This is kind of around the size for like preteen, maybe tweenish, I suppose, although the hat might be a bit big because it can stretch and fit onto my head, and I do have a large head. Okay, so that's all I have done in the crochet department. I have made no acquisitions to do with yarn or anything, and I'm still waiting for my ice yarns order, which it is now probably at the maximum amount of time they said for delivery. But with everything that is going on in the world, so many people staying at home and purchasing things online, I understand that the postal system is inundated, and especially international postage, because there is less travel happening, less planes are coming with freight, etc. So I'm willing to, I'm quite happy to wait a bit longer for my package to arrive. As long as it does show up, I'll be happy. And it will be a surprise when it arrives because I've completely forgotten what I've ordered. So, right, moving on, we're going to go into paper crafting, which is what I've been focusing on since I haven't really been able to crochet much. I'm pretty new to paper crafting, really. I did scrapbook a little when my kids were little, and I have made a couple of albums. I recently made an album, but I haven't showed it, and I've given it away. It was for my son's girlfriend, and she loved it, so that was good. So what I'm going to show you first is some cards that I've been making. If you're not interested, I'll see you later, because the rest of my video will be about my paper crafting. This card is the first one that I have made, and it is quite heavily embellished. So I made a box envelope for it with a little heart, stitch heart seal. So this is the card. Let's see if we can see it. It says "Believe in Magic," and it just has a large number of handmade paper flowers. I didn't make all of those flowers. I made some of them. Some of them I've purchased as handmade flowers. I did punch all those butterflies with my favourite new butterfly punch. And there's some, silly lighting. Here we go. This side maybe. see, can you see? Oh, that's better. Look how prettiful that is. I made all the leaves and everything, and there's gold and pink and white and some pearls and some sparkle and unicorns in the background, because this is going with a couple of other items being sent as part of a challenge giveaway entry. So, but yeah, that says Believe in Magic, and it has the beautiful envelope. This is the next card that I made, and this one is also being sent to someone as part of a challenge giveaway entry. That's the envelope. I decorated it a little bit, but it says, may all your wishes come true. So there's some layered paper in the background, and then some ephemera, and of course my butterflies. I can't help myself, I put those butterflies on everything at the moment. Yeah, it's my favourite. They're gorgeous. Okay, next card is this one, and I really love this one. This is my favourite. There, that's good lighting. Look at that. I really like this one. This is done with the Briarwoods, I think, collection from let me see. Rosie's Studio. Rosie's Studio. Pulling the paper pad out. Yeah, Briarwood collection. I used the paper and some ephemera, and then acetate piece, and then I made a little flower there, and of course a little butterfly, which I multi-layered half so that it's multicolored, and it's just layered on. It's a craft card, this one. I did the envelope as well. Yeah. So, and then I've done this one, which says hello. It has a bit of lace on there and some bling, a couple of punches. Those are die cuts from I cut out on my Big Shot. And this is the Paisley. Let's see. Paisley Days paper pad from Kaisercraft that I used for this one. Yep. Oops, got my hat tangled up in my card. So this one says Keep Life Simple, and it is a bit of the paper from the other card from the Paisley Days collection, and the rest of it is just leftover paper and some handmade flowers and a butterfly and a punch that I did. Is it a punch? I might have just cut that with decorative scissors, I can't remember. And then a couple of little silver bling blings up there. So I like that one. This one is just a little 3x3 note card that I've made to go with something else I'm sending to someone for another challenge giveaway entry. So it's just layered up with some ephemera pieces and a Planner Society doily in the background and some little blings up in the corner. And we have another card here. This one is just, that's a die cut that I did, and that's in a beautiful purple glittery paper. There's a doily, that die I cut out, and then a whole lot of ephemera and flowers, wooden hello, and some bling. So those are the cards that I've made, and then I've been trying to make memory dex cards. My first attempt, not so fantastic. But, so this is my first one, and this is part of a giveaway challenge entry. I mean, it's cute. There's some paper flowers, just some layered paper. There's a word, a sentiment there, it just says hello, that I've layered 3 times on black and white cardstock. That's just black cardstock there, some silver blings, and that's a bow die I cut out on my Big Shot. Another thing, and this paper is the paper I used there is from, I think it's a Crafter's Choice Kids Play. The Crafter's Choice Kids Play paper pad is that one. So, and then this one is the one I made to go with the card that's in the box envelope. And I really like this one. It's turned out really cute. Some layered hearts, stitched hearts there. A little rosette. I cut out one of the unicorns from the paper to stick on there, and I raised that up on a pop dot. There's a pretty little piece of doily there, and that's some gathered crepe paper, some layered cardstock which is stitched along the edges, some tiny little pearls through there, and then this one says Daydreamer, and then some pearls there. So this one I ended up purchasing a die. It's a Heidi Swap Memory Decks die. So that's what that one is. Okay, so next, to go with that Memory Decks and the card, I've also made this, which is a little flip book kind of photo. It could be a little mini album flip book. It's a tutorial from Septeria 18, which is Sandy, and she's brilliant on YouTube. So, right, so this is it. It says Sparkle Every Day. There's a gold doily there and some eyelash trim. Inside I did a couple of little bow paper clips, and there's some ephemera in this little tuck spot there. And you open it up. And I've made some little photo mats, but in the photo mats I've put some little gifts. And then the next one is a pocket, and there's room, you can put a photo there, and there's a little tuck with this heart, so that can hold a photo. There's a pocket, and in the pocket is a little mini flip book. I'll show you that in a minute. So then you turn the page again, and this is a little tuck, you can stick something up under there. This says we all have stories to tell. And then on the next page there's just a couple of little gold stars, and they're layered, and you can slip things behind there so photos can go there. And then there's another page with another photo mat, and there's just some stickers I put in there as a little gift. And then here it says be awesome, and that is, you can stick something under there too. And then it goes to the back page. So, in the little pocket was this one. Okay, so it kind of matches with it has the 3 stitched hearts like on the Memory Decks card, and the little unicorn, to just try and tie everything a little bit together. I did some border punching on the side there. This opens up. I haven't overly decorated this one, but a photo can go there. It's an envelope here. Little envelope where I've just put in a whole lot of little stitched heart die cuts. What's the next page? And then that's just 2 pages for photos, and then there's a pocket, and in the pocket is a tag, and the tag says own your dreams. It just has a little heart and a bow, but yeah, so that's what I've made. I'm quite pleased with how that turned out. Sandy's tutorials are brilliant. She explains everything so well, and I'm really pleased with how that turned out. And I put these little ties there like Sandy does, with a little string and little tiny little hearts on the end, and that's to tie that together. So, and then I've made some notebooks that I'm going to be sending in flat mail to people, happy mail. I haven't bound these yet, so the pages are still slipping around. But this one is just a blue cardstock base, and then I laid some designer paper, which is yellow with butterflies, another piece of the cardstock, and then I put a cut apart on there that says the best thing about memories is making them. which I think is true. It's so awesome. And then, of course, couldn't do anything without my little butterfly punches on there. And then I added some bling. This one, I really love this one because purple is my favourite colour, but I think I'm going to send this to somebody else whose favourite colour is purple. We'll see. So I used the purple embossed cardstock as the base, and then I used a piece of paper from, I can't remember what collection that was from. It's a Rosie Studio paper anyway, because in New Zealand it's one of the easiest ones to get hold of is Rosie Studio. So I just used the paper I did from some of the leftover paper from cutting that piece. I fussy cut out some flowers to stick on this die cut piece that I put there. Of course, a couple of my butterflies. I haven't blinged them out though, so maybe I need to put some bling on there. And then it says beauty is all around on that piece there. This one I really love. It's clean and simple and beautiful. It has a teal polka dot embossed cardstock, and then if you look, this paper that's on top of here, the gold is actually tiny little butterflies, and that's gorgeous. And then I layered a cut apart piece on some gold cardstock, and then I punched out a couple of gold butterflies, and I just think that's gorgeous. And I'm pretty sure I know who I'm going to send that to. And this one is this one's more simple. I just did a dark green polka dot embossed cardstock. Then I used some of the yellow butterfly paper. You can only just see it as it's more like a matte. And then some of this lovely house paper. And this cut apart that said Adventure Begins. And then I cut a little house out of the scrap of paper. Now this paper pad is called, it is a Craft Smart Boutique Market is the paper pad that all these papers are from. The yellow butterflies, the houses, and these cut aparts are all from the same paper pad. And then this one has to be my favourite. Even though pink is not my favourite colour, I just love how this turned out. And it says, "You're a great big bunch of beautiful." And that's on a die cut that I did with my machine. It's just a Rosie Studio sticker. It's a piece of paper I had just randomly lying around. I don't know where that came from. And it's just on some pink cardstock, which is the same cardstock this was cut out of. It's on a base of the polka dot embossed paper cardstock, which is a great pack of cardstock with all different colours embossed. Oh, it's got no label on it, so I can't tell you where I got that from. And then I just put a little butterfly, and that's cut out of the pink as well, and a couple of little pink blings. And I just absolutely adore this, and I made this specifically with somebody in mind who loves pink. And I have bound this one. I just stitched it with some embroidery thread, and it's just tied in the middle there. So it's just lined paper in these, but I think that's so gorgeous. So last thing is I was entering a giveaway challenge, and I mucked around and procrastinated too much, which is something I'm very, very, yeah, I do that a lot. But I'm sending it to her anyway, even though the giveaway is finished. So this is just a little loaded pocket that I have made. And it's a summer theme, and there's a tiny little wand here, an embellished paper clip, a washi sample, and then inside is some goodies, and there's another goodie on the back. And then I did make a little keychain thing just with a New Zealand charm on it. Just, you know, it's coming all the way from New Zealand. So, but I'm not going to show everything that's in there because, surprise. So yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. I'm really enjoying the paper crafting, but I'm also quite excited that my shoulders aren't hurting so much, and I'm going to be able to do a bit more crochet, hopefully, fingers crossed, because Terry at Yarn Joy Podcast is now doing another crochet along, or crochet along for a beach bag or a bag or tote of some description. And I would really like to do it, because the last bag I tried making was ages ago, and it was with Krista at Secret Yarnery, and somehow I've done something wrong with sewing it together and it's kind of squiffy. So I have some yarn. I have lots of yarn, but I have some yarn specifically in mind that I would like to make that bag with, and not as a beach bag or anything, but I just love that as a an overnight bag, or I'm taking a giant project somewhere bag. Yeah, so I might give that a go, hopefully. And I do want to work on a few more octopus. I really enjoyed making my octopus. I made it ages ago. Here it is. And I didn't use a pattern, I just kind of winged it. But isn't he adorable? Boop, boop, boop. I love him. And I've had heaps of comments from people who see him sitting up on my shelf and they're like, oh, that's so cute. Isn't he cute? So I might make some more of him. Because I am hoping to do a market at some stage, but I need to get a few more things made. I still have a huge tub of hats and things that I made last year that I haven't done anything with. And earlier this year, I have a number of shawls and a couple of blankets, and yeah, so I thought I might do a market. They have started up again here in New Zealand, as we have no community transmission at the moment, which is brilliant. And but you know, we still have protocols in place, but it's nowhere near as strict as I am seeing in the rest of the world. So I hope everybody is staying safe, that you're all managing to stay calm and take care of yourselves and your family. I want to thank you all for joining me today. It's been great to see you. I'm sorry I was away for so long, and I promise it won't be so long next time. Take care, everybody, and be kind to each other. Bye-bye.